Even in my bummy days, nigga, I'm still upset. Nigga, stop putting my number. You do. I'm bugging out. I gotta take a shot right in front of them. Y'all here with me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all, can y'all hear me? 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 I'm live. What happened? Do you see me? I'm filming y'all? You see me like this, right? Recording myself, right? You sound recording, right? Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my shit. The cop's right there. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my shit. The cop's right there. All right, but why? All right, don't touch me, bro. Cause you're a female. I don't touch you. I got the right to record wherever I'm at. What are you doing, bro? I'm trying to go away. She's talking to me, man. I'm trying to leave. You see? Look. Control. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave, and she's harassing me. All right, but tell her to stop. Cause I'm live. I got 300 people watching right now. Come on, stop playing me, bro. I'm playing.
All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now, so for those of you that are keeping track of Sean Paul Reyes, a.k.a. the Long Island Fraudit, well, then you probably heard by now that Sean, once again, got himself arrested. once again, and once again is playing the victim now, okay? Whereas he is telling his subscribers that he was unlawfully arrested, okay, by the Nassau County Police Department for peacefully exercising his constitutional rights. Now, Sean was exercising his constitutional rights at a Department of Human Services where people go to apply for benefits such as food stamps, Medicaid, and so on. So I think we could all understand why people would feel a little awkward about ending up on somebody that they don't know on that person's social media account, okay? Nobody wants to be there in the get-go, okay? Unfortunately, some of us have a hard time. We get knocked down on one knee, and some of us may need that little help to get back on our feet, such as food stamps and Medicaid and so on, okay? And the individual, Sean, who demands respect from everybody, who we all know has a hard time of showing respect to others, well, he wants to go to this location to record, okay? Now, mind you, Sean wants to argue that Google reviews for this social service department is a 1.8, and I did read some of the reviews. Some of the employees there have a reputation of being rude and so on, okay? Now, you would think if Sean felt that he could make some changes, well, shit, why not make an appointment with the individuals that operate that location and communicate with them? Hey, you know, there are people in the area that feel that some of your employees may be rude, or some of your services are lacking some whatever, okay? And communicate and maybe get something, accomplished. But I find it hard to believe that to go to a location that may have some some issues with their employees, how going to that location to record is going to solve any problem, okay? Again, as we all know, Sean has figured out a way how to exploit people, exploit government, and this bullshit recording and all that, and it's now his way of you'll hear him say it in the video. This is his job now. This is how he provides for his family. Screw everybody else's family, but this is how I'm going to feed my family, by screwing with people and the government, okay? Because those people that were there that day applying for benefits, who did end up on the video, they ain't got nothing to do with that department's reviews that their employees are rude and so on, but they still ended up on Sean's video. But again, as we all know, all of them are full of shit, okay? Now, again, I say Sean wants to imply that he was unlawfully arrested. And if you got to watch the video, which I'll play some of the video, okay? At the end of the video, he was told that if you come tomorrow and they don't want you there, you will be arrested, okay? Hey, he effed around and he found out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting inside the Department of Health and Human Services here. We're immediately greeted with our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we, the people, record them. Let's hope that's not the case here today.
You can't video in here.
Excuse me, sir?
You can't video in here.
Who are you?
See this? The signs? Look, see this right here?
Who are you, sir?
See this right here?
That sign that says security checkpoint?
Yes. There's no, see right there?
You just keep pointing at random signs. I don't know what.
Look.
No pictures, no video?
Yes.
May I get your name, sir?
Captain James Boyd.
Captain James Warden. I see the security notice, sir. So it looks like Nassau County PD is already here, and they're already educating the captain here of public safety.
Hey, sir.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Hey, sir, do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
Sure. Keller, 3743.
And your name and badge number, sir?
Teneriello, 4579.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is there anything I can help you with, sir?
No, but you're filming in here. It's a public welfare facility, so they don't let filming go on here.
Excuse me, what'd you say?
It's a public welfare facility, so they do not allow...
Department of Health and Human Services, correct?
Social services, yeah.
Yeah, public facility, right? You said?
It's a public building, yeah, but they do public welfare here. So people are entitled to a right of privacy that are coming in here because they're on public welfare.
All right, so let me pause the video here, and I'm asking those of you that just heard what this officer told Sean, does it sound like these officers are trying to violate Sean's rights in any way? Or does it sound like they're trying to look out for the people that are there conducting legitimate business, exchanging personal information? And not to mention those people that may feel a little awkward. And I understand feelings shouldn't supersede anybody's rights. But I'm just saying, the human in us, the consideration for the next individual. To me, again, I'm saying these officers in no way sound like they're trying to violate his rights. But that's the shit that Sean tells his subscribers. Oh, these officers, they intentionally violated my rights. And their subscribers, yeah, you're right, Sean, yeah. It's easy for the supporters to support this fool because they're not the ones on the other side of that camera that's there. Okay? If they were there conducting legitimate business, exchanging personal information, and I'm sure that none of his supporters would want to end up on Sean's video applying for benefits, okay? I think it would be a whole different story. So again, I say, I find it so unbelievable how their supporters don't take into consideration of the next person's consideration. I don't know if I said that right, but I think you get what I'm getting at. But let's get back to the video.
Well, I'm working on a story here. I don't really want to get into it too much, but I'm working on a story on this public building here, and I'm just investigating for the people, on behalf of the people.
That's cool. Totally am all for that stuff. Just a heads up, they don't even let News 12 come in here. If News 12 comes to film things, they have to film outside, facing the cameras away from the building.
Well, maybe News 12 doesn't know their constitutional rights.
Okay, but these people have a protection of public welfare.
A protection of privacy in public.
Protection of this isn't a public building.
It is.
It's owned by
you said it was a public building.
Accessible to the public. It's owned by Colliers. It's a private building. All right, there's stuff posted all over the wall that you can't film in here for that reason.
This is not a private building.
Yes, it is. It's owned by Colliers. It's not a private building.
It's owned by him.
Yeah. He's the building manager.
But this is the department, the Nassau County Department of Health and Human Services. That's what the sign says outside, correct?
Sure. Yep.
So even if this gentleman does own the building, he doesn't own this part of it. If he does own the building, he leases this part out to the Department of Health and Human Services, which means
he leased it out to Nassau County.
Nassau County, which would mean that he lost his right to claim this as a private facility.
Here, he manages the building. He's the building manager.
But they have a sign that says no photos, no security.
Oh, I saw the sign, sir. I understand that there are signs that says no photos or... But I am still recording because it's my constitutional right to. Just because somebody prints out a sign on a printer doesn't mean that it's a law. It's not a law. It's not.
All right, so let me jump back in here, whereas we all know frauditors, they have it in for policies, okay? Policy doesn't apply to the people, according to them. It only applies to the employees, okay? So anything you see on, like no recording, well, I'm going to record regardless of what you say because it's a policy, okay? So what happens when it comes to that day where people say, well, screw policy. We're going to do what we want to do. And when you go into these locations where they have no smoking, okay? Well, shit, policy doesn't apply to me. It only applies to the employees, so I'm going to light up a cigarette and smoke. And other policies that, in my opinion, these locations, when they put these policies together, it's for the benefit of everybody. It's not just for one or two people. It's for everybody, okay? Now, if there was some kind of way where they could put this into some kind of a vote, where let the people vote, okay? People of that location and that area that live in that area, put it to a vote. If you don't mind people going in there recording, hey, then let people go in there recording. But if it gets voted where people don't want no recording there, then so be it. If there was some way to do something like that, I could live with that. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I think you guys get what I'm getting at.
For protection for the people that come in here that are on, housing.
Oh, I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to
But they don't
at the end of the day.
being put on like the internet and stuff like that. because they're on welfare. That's why they have that.
So they have privacy in public.
They have privacy when they come into this building that they can conduct their business without me being
Would
put
you
on the
want me
internet.
coming in here, recording you, and then putting your face on it?
Well, am I recording anybody getting services at the moment?
Yeah, you're pointing your camera.
That doesn't mean that they're getting services just because they walked into this building. I'm not getting services and I walked into the building.
Anybody
They could be
comes
helping
into
somebody
the
get
building
services.
for service.
They could be helping somebody get for services. Yeah.
I understand you're working on a documentary, totally cool.
Yeah.
I dig that, but you just can't film in the lobby. If you want to film from
Oh,
outside,
100% officer, I can film in the public lobby. Do you mind if you call a supervisor?
call a supervisor.
Yeah, please.
I'll call the commissioner of the building down if you want me to.
No, your supervisor.
My supervisor?
Yes, your supervisor. I'd appreciate it, thanks. So you
claim to be in violence.
Oh, First Amendment, the freedom of press part. Yeah, freedom of press.
You trying to get streams?
Am I trying to get streams? If more people see the story, the better, right?
Question, huh? That's a yes or no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a streamer. I'm not streaming.
These hassling him.
I didn't come up to them.
Why do you do this?
I
You got
didn't.
something better to do than that, right?
No, this is my job. I'm investigating the Department of Health and Human Services here, sir.
Are you independent or?
I'm an independent journalist. Yeah, I'm investigating because I've gotten reports of people being treated badly here. So I'm investigating and asking questions. That's what a journalist does.
Who'd you hear was like who in particular?
Who in particular? I can't reveal people that have told me that they've been treated badly here. They might get
Like, what department? What section?
this entire department, the Department of Health and Human Services. Excuse me, sir.
So you probably need to talk to the big people versus like them, right?
Well, I'm not here to necessarily to
You're a
speak to
journalist, right?
anybody.
You're a journalist.
Independent journalist. Yes, sir.
All right, so I think we could all agree that this individual here is making a point to what he's telling Sean on. If you were a real journalist, okay, a real journalist, and you feel that this location that got a 1.8 Google review, then he would be in there communicating with the people. Hey, how do you feel this location is dealing with you while you're here applying for services and so on? Okay, communicating with the people. Okay, that supposedly he's doing this for, but he don't do that shit. He's going in there recording people. When people ask him, "Hey, why are you recording?" Hey, pretty much he gives them a runaround or whatever. Okay, he doesn't explain to them what he's doing. He's just giving the basics. I'm here conducting a story or so on, and we already know. If you don't know, the damn story is about how this location is going to react to him in there recording. Okay, want to make the government look as if they're violating his rights because he's in there recording. Where again, I think we could all agree that any of these locations that have that policy of no recording, it's not trying to violate anybody's rights. The whole ideal of no recording is to protect people from their information getting out there, because unfortunately, damn it, there are people out there that prey on identity theft and other BS, okay? So I find it hard how his supporters don't think that way. You know, these locations that have the no recording, they're not doing this shit to hurt nobody. They're doing it to protect people. And realistically, if Sean went to these locations trying to catch the employees doing something wrong, then damn it, he would go in there with his hidden glasses, glasses with the camera in there, or the button, or whatever the case may be, a hidden camera, and catch them doing something wrong, and then posting that shit on the internet. But come on now, you're going in there with a camera in your hand. You're looking for that confrontation. You're looking to exploit the government and those who don't want to be on a camera. That's the way I see it. But you guys let me know your thoughts on the video, guys. And hey, listen, as you will see in the end, he was warned that if he goes back there the next day, it is what it is. And that's exactly what he did. Went back the next day, and then he goes on his community tab to complain that he was unlawfully arrested. So start sending me money. Send me money. So if any kind of fees come up, regardless that I make a shitload of money off the video, just keep me sending money so I don't have to go in my own pocket to pay for the fees that I put myself into. The shit that I put myself into, you will pay to get me out of. Holy crap. Again, I say, let me know your thoughts on the videos, and I'll see you in the next one.
You gotta dig deep, like go.
Yeah, but first you start on the surface, right?
So what you asking me?
I'm just asking him how he's treated
Are they good
people.
questions?
Do you work here, sir?
Are they good questions? Yeah.
You do? In what capacity?
I'm asking questions. It's my turn, right? You trying to get some footage? I'm helping you out.
I'm just asking what capacity you work here, sir. That's all.
Just handed it.
Okay.
But sir, does that help you? Does it make you better now?
Does that make me
Where are you
better?
going with it?
I was just asking
I'm
what you did
hassling
here.
like you were hassling me.
I'm not hassling anyone. I'm not.
You are.
They actually came up to
Ask
me.
them, Ask them. Ask them.
Ask him what?
Ask them if they're.
I'd appreciate if you didn't touch me. I would appreciate if you didn't touch me.
Either way.
You did it
ask
again.
them, Ask them.
You did it again.
I didn't mean it like that. But he's,
I know. It just.
you're lame.
I know. No. I
Ask him
understand.
if
You want to
ask
touch me? I get it.
Ask him if you
But
want to ask.
don't do it again, okay?
Ask him.
Thanks.
Tough guy.
Ask him what?
Tough guy with a camera. Tough guy with a camera.
How am I being tough? You're the one that's touching
Where
me.
you just gonna land? I'm not even good on that.
You're the one that's
Where
touching
you going
me.
with him? Where you going with it though?
What do you mean? I'm having a conversation with them. I'm not harassing anyone.
It's lame, man. You lame, man.
How? By asking questions?
Yes.
I think you're lame.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how are you, ma'am?
Good. My name's Nancy Nunziata. I'm the commissioner.
Nancy, the commissioner of what?
Social services.
The Department of Health and Human Services?
No, not health and human
Just the
services.
social services. Okay.
So I understand you're in here filming,
Yeah.
which you can't, because everybody here is confidentiality. So we can't have someone who we don't know just filming people randomly.
Well, you don't know anyone until you meet them.
Right. At the end of the day, this is a public building. These are public services. You can't film. So we've asked you to stop. I'm just reinforcing the policy.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, the
you don't want
policy, ma'am, Nancy, if I may, the policy can't violate or it doesn't supersede our constitutional rights. I'm a journalist. I'm here gathering content for a story. So that may very well be your policy.
Yeah, so what, like you said,
Yeah. So I asked for your supervisor. I
you
don't.
can't film in here. She's the commissioner. She's the head honcho of this building.
Yeah, but she
She's
doesn't.
telling you
She doesn't over. You both took oaths to uphold the United States Constitution, not to uphold policies at the Department of Health and Human Services here, sir. So I'm asking for your supervisor, somebody that might be more knowledgeable on what you can and cannot do, because you cannot control. I'm not saying. I don't know if you called one or not.
You want to hear the same thing from him that you're going to hear from me?
I'm hoping he's en route. Okay, I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying I didn't know if he called or not. That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the supervisor has arrived. See his car right there. Took him long enough to get here. I'm sure he has better things to do than to educate his officers on our First Amendment right. Never want to let them speak to each other too long, collude against you. Hey, Sergeant, how are you?
Give me a minute.
Sure, no problem. Do you mind if really quick I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, sure. It's Sergeant Camilleri. Right here. Badge number 843. All right.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
So right now, they are showing the sergeant the unconstitutional, unenforceable security notice here.
How's it going, man?
So recording here is okay? I just wanted to get clarification on.
Starting tomorrow, they're not going to let you do it.
So starting today, no. For today, no, and then starting tomorrow, they're not going to let me.
Building's closed, so we're done. If you come back tomorrow and you record, we'll handle it then.
Oh, okay. See you tomorrow. Yes, we will be coming back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we will be coming back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.